Welcome back to the Crunch Time Kitchen, where today we're dancing the merengue as promised. Crystal, have you danced merengue before?
No.
No, well, lucky for you and for Mia, we're actually making meringues. Sound similar, spelt very differently. Yes, so the first thing that we do to make a meringue is we crack some eggs and we separate the whites and the yolks. So I'm going to get you onto that job. Each of you can crack an egg. Okay, you ready? Get cracking, Mia. You first. Yeah, great job. Oh, that's okay.
Not to worry.
You can use the shell, perfect, to scoop it out. I reckon that's perfect. If you want to hand that back over to Nick, he's going to start whipping. Pour that in there. Okay, Nick, you're going to start that on like a medium whip. That's looking good. Lovely. And when it whips up to foamy, tell me when you think it's foamy, because that's when we're going to foam a friend and bring in some sugar. How's that looking, Crystal? Yeah. It is coming along nicely. Now, have a look, Nick. Now you can see that it is starting to foam up, cream up really, really nicely. That's going to take, you know, it may look like it's not going to happen, but it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to actually get that meringue whipped to a stiff peak. And I'm going to show you what a stiff peak looks like. It's this one right here. How do you test if it's a stiff peak? There are a couple of ways. One of them is riskier than the other. Shall we whisk it all? All right, let's do it. This is what we're going for. See that? If you don't want to risk it, Crystal, you want to risk it again?
Let's risk it for the biscuit.
Risk it for the biscuit, Nick. Give it a go. Looking good. Don't shake it too much. Oh no!
It looks like it's still pretty stiff there.
That was whiskey business. All right. So the other way, if you don't want to ruin your hairstyle, is that you can use the end of a spatula, and what you're creating, there we go, is a stiff or even a finger. You know what? See how it doesn't move on my finger? See that stiff peak there? It's not moving anywhere. See that? It's not going anywhere. Tap. So now that we've got this meringue, we're going to pop it into a piping bag. I'm just going to give my hand a wash. We're obviously working with raw eggs, so you've got to keep the hygiene high. We're going to pop it into a piping bag. So we've got a piping bag that we've prepared earlier. So
they've got a mind of their own, these piping bags. I tell you what, it looks like it's pretty stiff, this one as well.
Definitely, and I tell you what, there's some stiff competition for who's the bigger klutz in this challenge. So I'm showing you, you just pop a little bit at a time of this meringue. Mia, do you want to keep popping it into the piping bag? See how I've got a C shape right there? C shape. Keep going. Looking good. Pop all of that egg white in there.
And you've got 15 seconds to get it all in, otherwise it's their head over the hair again. Bowl over their hair.
Exactly.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Keep going, you're doing
5,
a great job.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, I think it's all in there.
Wonderful work. You did that so well. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to pipe little meringue kisses. We've got a star-shaped nozzle. We've got a star-shaped nozzle here that's going to create a lovely star shape, almost like little syzygies on the tray.
Oh!
Like that. So you kind of make a circle, then on top of that make a smaller circle, and then finish it off with a point. Mia, does that look easy to do?
It doesn't look easy.
Let's do it.
It looks kind of tricky.
And meanwhile, while Mia's doing that,
Nice, Mia.
you can preheat your oven to 150 degrees, and you'll be baking these for about 40 minutes or until they're dried through. The other thing you can do to help them dry through is that you can leave the oven door slightly ajar and turn off the oven, obviously. And thank you, Nick. And you can leave it to dry out for a couple of hours before getting a grown-up to help you take them out.
Just make sure
All right,
it's coming
Crystal?
through. Yeah, it's coming through. Great.
Okay. Lovely. Good. Lovely work. Oh, that's a good-looking meringue.
There we go.
Tell you what. And that's okay. If you want all of these great tips on making your own meringues or dancing the merengue, you probably won't find those tips there, but meringue tips will be on our website. Check them out there. We're going to keep going with our piping. I reckon Nick might need a little bit of help with his meringue kisses. What do you think, Nick?
I'd say so.
Now, this is what they look like when they're done. So baked at 150 degrees for about 40 minutes and then let to dry. Have a taste. There you go.
Sure, thanks, Alice.
Try this one. They're lovely, they're firm. You can pop them in an eaten mess, or you can just eat them and make a mess. We better clean up our mess and see you after the break.
Yum. Girls, keep working. We'll give you one afterwards, I promise.
Crunch time.